Hi, guys, and welcome to yet another edition of Adopt Nikola. Our opponent today is WGM Adriana Nikolova, who is I'm gonna give Adriana a quick shout out. And we have, I don't think Anna Maja needs an introduction. It's Anna Maja Kazarian. She was kind enough to accept to adopt this.
Yes, of course. It was
Yeah,
my pleasure.
yeah. And sorry, we had a little bit of some minor technical issues, so we're running a little bit late. So it wasn't exactly 3,000 years later, but it was. All right. Okay, hold on. I need to do a couple more things here.
Okay.
Oh, Davina, thank you. Thank you. Good. For the kind wishes. I think I'm going to need luck today. Adriana is a very strong opponent. Her FIDE rating is 2350, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me, Adriana. And
yeah, just go down.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway. So, by way of introduction, I think, hey, Peter Balkus, my dear friend, it's very, very good to see you here. It's, for those of you who are not familiar with Peter Balkus, Peter is a fellow streamer and a dear friend of this channel. Please give him a follow. He is a chess streamer, and I'm curious, Adriana, to switch immediately. Where are you?
Where I am?
Yeah, I see the very. I'm actually jealous. I have rather, tiny painting. I have all sorts of mess behind my back and so on. And you're sitting behind there is a palm tree, right? In there. Is it Hawaii or?
I have a picture too.
Yeah.
I have a painting too.
Okay, but where is that supposed to be?
Actually, I'm in the kitchen.
Okay.
Oh, amazing.
In the small corner of the kitchen.
Oh.
Nothing so special.
Yeah, but honestly, I think all three of us would love to go wherever that picture is. So
yes, please.
Okay, so for those of you who are not familiar with this particular thing, our normal adoption matches. This is a 10-match, 10-game adoption. If I draw one game, I win the match. There is one attempt, there is a $250 bounty, and there is also a consolation prize. I don't think I have discussed the possibility of a dare. I don't think we need to do that for Adriana.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, because Adriana doesn't do that on her stream, so we're gonna skip that part. All right.
It's fair.
All right. So that's basically it. I'm ready. The time control is 5+2, and we'll go from there. And everybody can hear both on my channel. Can hear both Adriana and Anna Maja. I'm gonna disconnect myself once the game starts. So
yes.
Ready?
Yep.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm ready if you are.
I'm not sure I'm gonna be ready, but I'm gonna figure that out. So okay, Adriana is online, unrated, 5+2.
Oh, could be rated. I don't care. Your choice.
That's fine. All right, let's go.
Okay, Nikola, have a good luck.
I'm muting myself.
Good luck to you both. Good luck. All right, guys. There you go. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I think both cannot hear me, or should I Yeah, I think it's, yeah, I think they don't hear me. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. This is an amazing match. And I'm really, really happy to do commentary on this one. We're following from Nikola's perspective so that we, yeah, just because we can, right? Yeah, I'm really, really hyped for this. Who are we rooting for? I think in general, we would say that if Nikola manages to avoid adoption, I think that's, yeah. I'm not sure how to word that correctly, you know? But I think that's what we're going for. Let's say we're rooting for both and for great games. I like that. Anyways, guys, we see one of the main lines in the Spanish, the Ruy Lopez. It's not like the main line, main line, because that's another line, but this is a really common line. I'm really familiar with this myself because I play this with the white pieces. And yes, they are playing really, really quickly. Yes.
Thank you, Tabarage, for sub.
Okay, so knight takes d5. Oh, this looks like, is this the martial attack? Is this, I don't remember so well what a martial attack is since I have always tried to avoid it. But I think it's the martial attack. And if you take on e5, it's really, really unpleasant because then the knight takes, rook takes, and there's like an entire line of this, and like it's really uncomfortable. There's gonna be bishop d6 played or something. I'm not sure bishop d6 right away, but it's really unpleasant. Black gets an attack. I think even knight f4 in that position was possible without d3 being played. Really, really unpleasant. So that's why there was not, the pawn on e5 was not being taken. By the way, guys, I also have all chats open so I can all see what you guys are saying. Yeah, it's almost, yeah, exactly. And that's what confused me because bishop on b7 is not really, right. The bishop is not on b7. That's what confused me as well because I remember that a move like knight f4 in that line was not like a really common thing with the attack on g2. It's kind of funny to look at this from a different perspective. You know, you're so used to watch this opening from one side. It's so weird to use it from the other side. But yeah, knight a5. We said that pawn reached f4. This could either be a huge weakness or a huge support for the attack on white's king. The position around the black king is also a bit worrying, to be honest, because like you want to push your pawns if you want to have an attack with this pawn, but if you're gonna push the pawns, then yeah, you're gonna face some trouble there. So c5, really cool move. The problem is though, if takes, there's b4, there's a fork, so that's a bit unpleasant. So after takes, I guess the knight c4 is a really cool move to put pressure on the pawn at b2. You have to be careful with queen takes d1, bishop, queen takes d8, bishop takes d8. Like if you don't take with the bishop, then your bishop is hanging because the rook is putting pressure on that. So knight b2 has been played. I think this capture now would make sense, right? Getting rid of this pawn in the center, always really convenient. Knight takes d4, bishop f6, really logical move. So far, so good, guys. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like Nikola has developed his pieces very well. Knight to f3 makes sense. And Adriana is slowly coming with her pieces as well. Knight f5 can easily jump to c4. It looks like a weird knight because it's on the edge of the board, but it's really typical to have your knight on a5 to jump to c4. And since it's really easy to maneuver with this knight, like you can go to d6, you can go to b6 and then to d5. You have plenty of possibilities. You can even try to trade off the knights if you want. And what is important to note is that Nikola has the pair of bishops. And since it's like a really open position, this might be really giving him the advantage here. But once again, there's this pawn f4. For now, I would say this is a slightly weakness. It's now under attack. You could try to go for this, sacrifice the pawn, and then take here, but you have to be careful of a move like queen f5. It is possible to play g6 because the bishop is protected by the queen, but it's rather scary. There he goes, knight c4. That's a really nice move. So basically you're giving up this pawn to get this pawn, and that's actually really good since it kind of ruins white's pawn structure. This pawn c3 is really weak. But it looks like white could have some attack on the king, so that could be dangerous. Yeah, famous is it? Go ahead. Yes, we really appreciate that. Rook b1. Okay, then I can simply go back. If you go here, obviously you lose it. So this is a move you should play here. There we go. So far, the time situation, fairly close. Nobody's in time trouble yet. The time control, by the way, is 5+2, guys. So as soon as you're below 20 seconds, it's gonna be scary, but we will see how it goes. Knight f5, bringing the knight into the attack. Hanging the pawn on c3 might be a little bit shaky, but it feels like it's a bit like, you know, you shouldn't be too greedy to take pawns like that. Okay, rook c8, a developing move. Looks good. It's just like it looks really scary. Like the queen and the knight are around the king. The bishop is pointing towards the pawn at h7. There's another knight who can jump in. The rook is on e1. Like there's a lot of opportunities for white to give an attack on black here. This is the very first game, guys. Very first game of the adoption match. If you don't know what's going on, this is an adoption match, guys. 10 games, unless Nikola manages to make a draw or wins one game, then the adoption match is over. So all Nikola needs is a draw, basically. Knight g5. So the trick to this move is if you take, then there's a mate threat on g7. And if you defend that, okay, I lagged a little. If you play queen g6, you face knight e7 fork check. So that's really annoying. So Nikola decided to take on c3. It looks really dangerous. First of all, there's this check, king h8, and there might be a capture on f7. The thing is that this rook is also hanging, but after this one, you have to take, and then you already lose an exchange. So, this is looking really tough for black. Okay, yeah, I think this is just the best move. You can also decide to go for this actually and go for this, something like this, but there's always a queen that can cover it there. So I think this is simply like deciding the queen quickly. Yeah, there we go. Knight takes f7. Is Adriana playing on the beach? Looks really nice, huh?
No move, guys. It's more fair. Thanks, I see. I'm in time trouble. You too, don't worry.
Ooh, queen f6. The problem is that there is a rook hanging here, so you're getting rid of the queens, which reduce the chances of getting mated. But there's still a rook hanging, and that will be 2 exchanges. Although you can take the rook there, but that would be like not enough. And also you take here, then rook e8. Ooh. Yeah, he plays knight e5 to block the rook, but it's not enough.
First,
yeah, this is GG. Yeah, wow, that was a really, really interesting game. As soon as Adriana got like the chance to attack, it was really hard to defend that.
Yeah.
For the match immediately, or?
Yeah, I think we neglected to mention this in the prep. We normally like to do a little bit of analysis, and this
yes.
Sorry. Mostly for my benefit, because I am usually muted in these. Okay.
Oh, I have to mute myself?
No, you don't. It's fine.
Ah, okay. Because I hear Anna Maja all the time.
Oh, that's not good.
That's fine.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Yeah, I hear Anna Maja all the time. I don't know how to mute her. I mean, she has
That's
to mute
fine.
us in your...
So my problem was that in here, I shouldn't take it on c3. I needed to.
Yeah, I think it's a poison pawn. Like, it's a very powerful attacking.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
not
on
sure if I played so much correct. Probably d3 is a bad line for white. Anti-Marshall.
Yes, it's. I prepped this from Chiyu, and I noticed that that's something you're playing, so I refreshed myself. Yeah, okay. So basically, my problem. This was all fine until I took on c3.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. The fact that you have the pair of bishops looked really nice, but yeah, I guess you just had to be a little bit more careful.
I missed rook e8. I was under the impression that I can probably hold this with a bishop pair, even if I'm down an exchange. But I obviously forgot that there is a rook e8 option. All right, good game, Adriana. Thank you. Let's.
Yeah, you too.
Should I mute myself? Maybe that's better if I do that.
That honestly doesn't bother me. I think it's you. Feel free to talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't want to make like commentary and then it's being heard.
And I have WGM Dina Belenkaya in the chat. So I just want to give Dina, who has recently become for the third time champion of St. Petersburg, and it's what am I missing here? My bad. It would be good if I knew how to type. And she's rooting for me, which doesn't happen very often, so I'm very happy about that. So, thanks, Dina, and thank you, Famous Wizard, and thank you. Thank you, FM Lauren. It's very good to see you. Let's see what we can do. All right, so I'm gonna send a rematch, and I'm gonna mute myself in both these.
Okay, good luck. All right.
Let's go.
All right, we see the next game, guys. Nikola with the white pieces. There you go. Oh, we're gonna see the Sveshnikov. Okay, d6, open Sicilian. That's nice.
No Sveshnikov. Wow. Surprise. Special prep. Of course, guys, I'm reading the chat. Oh, Anna Maja finally mute herself, so it's okay. I prepped a little bit. I watched his match against Anna Maja, but she had fantastic opening prep. Different style, different moves, even different first move. I think I'll bet on my prep, but not changing so much completely. I mean, I'm not that flexible still and playing e5 first move. Probably I will play Stillian and Caro-Kann just with black. I check some lines before the match, of course. It's an important match. It's good to be well prepared. I want to make the pressure of f2 and step on d4 if b4 is coming to me. I'm not scared about the b4, b5, because anyway, black's attacking as usual is on the queen side part, so it's fine. If they push there, they generate a weakness, so it's benefits for black. Anyway, queen d4, queen h4 possibilities, queen b6 too. Oh, it's about f2 right now. I trade off my general weakness on d6, so I solve my basic problem of Thanks so much for the following. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was surprised that he played too much bullet games. Too much bullet games, guys. More than me, maybe. Okay, now some danger on d6. Hurry up to go out. Yeah, I saw some tactics around, but I'm not pretty sure. I want to play a little bit safety, because one draw and the match is almost over. I think so. I mean, I want to be more precise. Mm-hmm. And the coffee finish. One game, one coffee. That's bad. Wow, he's attacking me. Hmm. Mm. Oh, I blunder. Okay.
Hello.
All right, that was interesting.
That was really close. That looked really, really interesting. Yes.
I become sweat.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I was,
Yeah, this was powerful attacking push H pawn.
yeah. What did I miss? Okay. I just ran out of time. Yeah, sorry, Anna Maja.
I was wondering, so after bishop takes e3, what was the reason that you didn't take it back with the pawn?
Oh yeah, mouse
Because that was, I think that was really crucial. If you would have taken it back, I think you had the most chances there.
Yeah, no, I just, bullet brain in the last second hanging.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it's fine. But
Yeah, the position looked really, really good. The knight on f6 was really strong. And yeah, the pawns are basically like the king is basically out of the game, which is a really important factor.
so
Like
I
if the king cannot leave, then yeah.
After bishop d3, rook d3, that was actually a blunder. I had queen e4.
Yeah.
I had
right.
queen e4.
Yeah.
That was move 24.
Move 24.
Yeah, that looked really good.
Yeah, so the queen c2, queen e4. Yeah.
Oh, so bad of me.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but I'm not under mate. I have king f8, knight g8, but it's crushing attack, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the attack was really, really nice. Yeah, that was a really good try.
All right, very good. This is why we were playing this. Thank you, Adriana. I'm gonna resend the challenge again.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. And rematch.
Okay. 4 knights this time. No Rui Lopez, no Marshall. You can follow Anna my channel, guys. If you want to hear all her comments, it's better to go to her channel. I have 2 availabilities here. Oh, he stopped bishop g5. Oh, nice. I'm not that familiar with h6. Nobody played against me h6 before. Interesting. Okay, then I go to the other plan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is gonna be a long match, 5+2 until now 2-0. I saw many matches of him who are starting with 1-1 or with draw. So he's pro with making draws. I check him that Nikola is having a 2,400 rating of tactics puzzles. So seems to be he's a good player there. Good tactic vision. Great, great, Logis. Thanks so much one more time for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Famous maneuver of the knight here. But he will do the same, probably. In the other hand, I can first kill the knight and then push. Queen a4 is the other option. Just 6 and a surprise. All the time he surprised me. No music, no recommendation. That's a serious adoption match. So it's good to be full focused, guys. Full focused. I won't push d4. So let's make it possible. It's good to beat him 10-0. If he did a 1 draw, I think we will still continue several more games, but makes no sense. It's not anymore adoption, you know. I think second game was winning for him. He missed to win. I have to be more careful. Well, I saw that when he made a draw, he continued several more games even. Yeah, check the match with Anna. Check the match with Anna. It was nice. She has a pretty fast games, like 12 moves games against him. 20 moves, 21 or something like that. But she just choose a different opening repertoire comparing to me. I believe he will do the analysis probably with Anna Maja, or we just check very fast. Otherwise the match will be pretty much longer. That's interesting. What he wants to reach, maybe push d5, but d5 is impossible. His king is in the center, so I try to push, of course. Oh, again queen set castling. Wow. It's a huge surprise to me. Huge surprise. What about b5? b5 is automatic winning a pawn, no? I don't know, I'll try this. For me, it looks winning because rook a8 is potential mate when the bishop is going to d7. Anyway, he's losing that. Or anyway, I can first push and then take here. Also powerful. Oh no, first I have to take a6 and then push a5, otherwise bishop b5. Okay. I like to push, but yeah, very often I would like to play safety too. e5 is also powerful, push here. I control the center, but I'll hurry up. This pawn is a pawn. It's so sweet pawn, so let's do it, because next is in trouble too. And next one too, the bigger pawn. Let's go. The second move was bad. So my black color, I have to change something in this Sicilian. Actually, queen takes d5 it was stronger, but I didn't wish. Give me your pawns. I'd like to say that to play for a win, I shouldn't trade off the queens, you know. What about d5? My rook is not hanging down. I will open up his dark square bishop, but I don't think so. It's so good. I keep everything on the way. I keep my rook too, so he cannot sack at all. Yeah, so some games against a man time to time, but yeah. All right, it's time to push now. Let's go. First here, it's interesting. He's also in a little bit in time trouble. As usual, I am too. Now the tricky is not to capture. Maybe tricky is first to check him. First rook b1, sorry. Rook b1, attacking is more tricky. I believe attacking is more powerful. Because take you capture, you go to a7 maybe. Unbrokeable, and I don't have a light square bishop. I could bring also the knight, the bishop, I know. But this I like much more. Okay. Okay.
Good game, Adriana. That was too
GG.
too pushing.
Yeah. As soon as you couldn't castle short anymore, I think the trouble started to rise there. Like long castle was too much, maybe, because there was a concrete plan for white there.
Yeah, that's quite true.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, well played. Well played.
Yeah, this was one game that I really didn't have any chances. So good game, Adriana. Thank you. A couple of things. Dina is suggesting that maybe let's see, that you may want to switch the sound of Zoom in sound mixer, so you can leave Anna Maja commentating if you want. That's one. And I have one suggestion, just on my behalf and Adriana's behalf, because I think Adriana and I are both trying to get partners. So if people who are watching can have all three streams open, that would help all three of us.
Oh, great!
Sure.
So if you guys can do that, that would be great. Okay. Normally the way the commentary works is the two players are sometimes muted or they don't care. I'm gonna leave this to Adriana and Anna Maja how they want to do this.
I don't mind.
Do I have to mute myself?
No.
Doesn't matter. Whatever you prefer.
Whatever you prefer.
I mean, I don't touch any settings because when I go to Zoom, sometimes it's disappear from OBS. So that's why I just
I think what I can suggest to Adriana is simply turn the sound off, from your computer, so you have the mute button, and then you cannot hear me. I don't know if it's disturbing for you, you want to hear the chess.com sounds or not. But you can turn the audio off, but everyone else will be able to hear me, but you won't hear me, basically.
Okay.
I think that would be the best.
We can do that, yeah.
So you can test it out, just mute and then unmute to be sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've just adjusted. There was a setting. Thank you, Famous Wizards, for pointing this out. But we had, for whatever reason, the link to Adriana, the stupid MooBot adds the parentheses at the end to it, so it ends up being not very useful. Anyway, all right, very good game. I had no chances. Oh, thank you, Davina, for the follow. That's very great. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm sending a rematch.
Good luck.
And thank you. And I'm mute.
Okay, I just closed my sound here.
Yeah, just mute. Yeah.
Okay, mute. Okay, now it's fine, probably.
Test. Hello. Okay, it seems like she cannot hear me.
You guys?
Okay. If everyone else can hear me, I think we have established something here. Awesome. Yeah. It's better like this. It's much better like this. So you
That's
guys
right,
don't
we'll see.
go back and forth. Yeah, I think she cannot hear me, so that's great. So I don't need to mute myself. So here we have the fourth game, guys, and we see a Caro-Kann. What does Nikola do against the Caro-Kann? There's so many different possibilities here, and we see the advanced variation. There we go. Is this Caro-Kann? This Caro-Kann. The slab event is without this.
There we go. Actually, I had huge problems before with the line H4, so that's why I checked it. Oh, great that you still can hear me. Bishop G5.
Oh, are we gonna see Nikola's? Oh yeah, of course. How can I forget this? I know so well what Nikola does in these openings because I tried Caro-Kann myself against him and I got crushed so badly by him. There's this line that he plays with E6 and so on. It's really crazy.
I'm Sicilian
of the bishops and then pushes E6, and there's this really complicated line.
Some books of me too.
I think it's good for black, but if you don't know it, you're basically lost.
But these are the books what I'm
using.
Hey,
Far Eastern, hello.
You're using little comments and more lines, so much reading you fall asleep, so it's much better. Yeah, these are the recommendations, but I just translate the name of the books. I was preparing for bishop d3. He had many games in chess.com with bishop d3. Bishop g5 is not that familiar to me.
Seems like Nikola messed up or not. Looking at his expression there.
Over Anna. Oh, I'm talking over Anna now. Okay. Photos of garage. Oh, come on. Don't joke with me.
All right. Okay, we see that
Bishop g5 is normal, but I don't know it. Okay, nice.
yeah, Nikola is usually not.
Nice
I'm
try
not
of
sure,
me.
but usually he has this bishop d3 line. He might have messed it up, but I'm not entirely sure. So far, so good.
Oh, Corona, what are you talking about?
Yes, great skills. Great job. That's awesome. Hey there, Kia. Hello, welcome. Hey, Turnip Tiger. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the match so far. We're in the Caracan right now, the h4 line. Usually, I see that Nikola is playing this line very well, and like he has this scary line with bishop d3. I don't remember exactly, but it was part of the reason why in my adoption match I avoided playing the Caracan myself. So yeah, queen b6 has been played, putting pressure on the b2 pawn. I think the line goes, I think you can play knight d2, but the problem is that there's a bishop on f5, so b3 makes sense. Because of the fact there's the bishop on f5, you cannot play rook b1. So b3 makes sense.
Jaxer, hello. How are you doing? So happy to see you.
I am partnered on. No, yeah, Nikola and Adriana want to become partner, and I'm not sure how close they are. I know that Nikola is really close to it, but please give them support. They could need it.
Thank you, Jaxer.
And we would really appreciate that.
So nice that you're here. Be ready for the Thursday's battle, guys, against Eric Rossen. Hope so.
Really, hold on. Oh my gosh. 33 channels open. That's crazy. All right, knight f4. Where's the knight going? It's attacking the pawn on h5. Makes sense.
I knew it, but it's working when the queen is on d3. Anyway.
I like how both players are spending their time in this opening. They're not familiar with this position, and it's quite funny. They spend both almost half of their time. That's funny. Isn't that bishop trapped after f6? That's a really good point you're making there.
Yeah.
It is trapped, but the question is, how bad is it? Because the pawn h5 is hanging, and you could take the pawn g7 as well, and then take this bishop. Pawn takes.
I wanted to put g6 to be fair.
I feel like it's a bit too much, maybe. f6. So f6, knight takes, pawn takes, bishop, knight takes, king moves somewhere. I guess here. Knight takes, pawn takes, and then what? I'm a bit afraid that white has like very much compensation of that piece. That's why Adriana. It's so funny that I see Adriana Nikolova, right? And then I see Nikola, and then like, it's hard to to like have the names apart from each other because of the surname of Adriana. It's so funny. But yeah, that's why Adriana went for G6, I think. The compensation of after F6 for white was too much, and I think white could have a successful attack there. So that's why we see the bishops being traded off. I think now you want to take like this and you're putting pressure on this pawn. So I think we're going to see this. But what about this move? What about G4, guys? What about G4? You can play H4, but I think the pawn is not going to live for too long because after G4, H4, and then knight G2, I think G4 would have been really, really annoying, especially since the pawn is pinned. And the pawn will be attacked 3 times, whereas it's defended only twice. So G4 looks like a really good move.
Yeah.
Ooh, knight F5. It's actually now you're like allowing G4 even more because it's really tempting to attack both the knight and the pawn. It was really hard to see a better move, to be honest, since this rook it will be pinned for a long, like will be here undefended for a long time. So like one of the few moves was basically rook G8, but you don't want to play such a move, right? So G4, Nikola goes for it. Really, really nice. And the problem is after knight G7,
that move at all?
can you consider knight takes G6? Do we consider that? Or is it too much? I think you can. So for example, after knight G7, you have takes, king F8, and what about G takes H5? What happens there? Because you're gonna push H6 and you have another pawn on G5 pushing as well. You're gonna collect the pawn on E6 and like the position is simply collapsing there. So you either lose this pawn or you simply get a really, really tough position after knight takes G6. Okay, so knight G7 has been played. Will Nikola go for this move? Will he go for that? Will he go for that, guys? He took on H5. Okay. It's probably still better for white. But knight takes G6 would have been really, really cool to see. G6, okay. Okay. That's also another way to open up the king side. It's funny how both players haven't castled yet. That's quite remarkable. I think you don't want to take right now on F7. Queen G3 looks like a nice move. Prepare some attack on the knight. Although the knight can jump to F5, but since H5 still needs to be defended, the knight cannot really jump around so easily. Queen E7 looks really good. Try to stop any kind of attack, you know. But what happens? Oh, takes an F7. By the way, Adriana is in time trouble, so that might be really, really hard for her. And Nikola has 30 seconds more. But anything can happen. Let's have a look. Maybe you want to put the knight on D2 all the way to G5, or maybe that's there we go. Wow, there we go. Called it. Okay, rook F8. Oh, the knights are hanging, and that means that you cannot play rook H4 because of knight F5. What can you do here? Maybe knight G6, collect the rook at least. Oh, this is getting really tough. What you can do is actually you can play. No, you cannot play this. The best thing is to do here is knight. Okay, knight D3. Yes, I was about to say knight D2, but knight D3 has the same idea because you're taking the knight on G7. Will he see the knight hanging? Will he? There we go. Okay, but now long castle and black is pretty much safe. Knight B4, trying to create. Oh, queen takes C3, knight C2. The pawn is still hanging on H5, but rook takes F2, and this is starting to look really, really, really tough. It's not really clear how you can defend from Ooh, that's queen takes c2 mate. Ah, that
Oh,
was really,
this
really
was-
close. That was a really close game. Nikola had quite some chances there, but it's really, really hard to go for that.
This was terrible. It's even heart attack almost.
I'm pretty sure I was winning here somewhere.
The attack was really promising. Did you consider knight takes g6, Nikola?
Is that working?
In which move? Let me see. Before taking on h5, so move 15. I thought knight takes g6 creates some really, really nice practical chances because you simply take on h5, you have 3 pawns, and you're just playing h6 and g6, and it's game over.
Yeah.
So that was really, really nice chance.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, probably he can sack and take on h5 and then push h6. Oh,
yeah, that looks really, really good.
Okay.
No time to bring my queen.
Yeah, I was actually very excited when Adriana decided to play this variation of Caro-Kann because I have really
another one.
I have really good experience with
I know all about it. It was one of the reasons I didn't play Caro-Kann myself.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I don't know why I played h5. All right, well, good.
That was a
game,
really nice try. The attack looked really, really good.
Okay, let's go for the next game. Good game, Adriana. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks, I'll need it.
Okay. I think I saved my skin with win, guys. So.
Wow, guys, that was a really, really interesting match. I mean, game.
White color.
So far, it has been a really interesting match too. But I was talking about the game because Nikola was again really, really close. Thanks, Blue Boy. Thank you.
Ultra bullet trading helped. Yeah, he was having a crushing attack. I think he's good in Ruy Lopez. Let's repeat that.
So Adriana is going for the 3 knights. Well, it's probably going to be 4 knights opening now.
2 knights or
probably.
Italian.
There we go. 4 knights game.
Let's check this again. Maybe he can change the line. Yeah, I played that now twice. This is game number 5. It's not easy.
Ooh. Okay, we're in this line again.
I think all my games with black I'm lost until now. Knight of 5, pretty bad. Instead of safety, queen set castle, or knight d7 and queen set castle.
For a few months.
Not really sure what I could play before. 5 knights opening? I don't know if there is.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's actually crazy how the 4 knights, like, I never really considered 5 knights game as something interesting, but it looks really cool.
Longer theory, like 15 moves, but then it's okay. Why not to go out from the opening part in a good position, and then it's so much playable also in the middle game part, or very close to the pleasant end game.
No, there's not a 5 knights opening. That was a joke.
Chess, you can go to the 8 knights opening. You can go to the 8 knights opening. I can see, yeah.
But yeah, this time Adriana has the pair of bishops. We have seen almost in all of the games, almost all of them, that Nikola had the pair of bishops. So this is the first. Yeah, so far so good. Nothing really special going on. Oh, okay. Takes the knight on c6.
For the moment, I control the b file, so we'll see.
This pin is really, really disturbing. I know all about it. That's why I always try to play h6 whenever I can. If you play h6 now, you might weaken.
There's no time trouble. Safety position of the king, so we can enjoy with some endgame technique. I think I'm going to push, deflect the bishop, and play for that weakness. Another huge plan is queen c1, queen a3, or queen b2, depends what he's doing on the queen side part. Okay, he tried to keep the structure, I see. Yeah, queen e7, 98, 96 is the most familiar plan, of course.
Well, basically, as you play h6 to prevent bishop g5. If bishop g5 is already in there, you try to defend the knight on f6
to make him crazy there
by another piece.
Knight against bishop, but bishop is a little bit fixed. And maybe bring my rook to the king side part. We'll see.
One way of this is going with the rook to e6. But now you can play h6 because
I don't want to give up my bishop, but that's the life.
Can you play d5? Is that possible? Do you want to play d5 is the question, basically? Or bishop d7? Bishop d7 is also really good.
25 years, probably know most of the lines. You can try now queen f3, or queen g4, it's also interesting. Queen g4, he has to take, and then my queen is very flexible or not. Queen g5, he can try the trade-off. Not so great. I can test his endgame skills. Or he can go to d2 inside queen c4. He's having a terrible weakness. I will work on that. I'll try this. g6 doesn't exist, so he has to take on f5. And I'm ready to capture with the pawn and then transfer my queen to the queen side. Weaknesses here and here. It's very, very hard for him to stay solid.
Yeah, so g6 is bad because of knight takes h6, king g7.
Also, and this is still working
d7, and you will lose a pawn.
I can centralize.
Maybe even the second pawn. King h8.
He escaped there.
That's actually nice because now you're threatening g6.
So he's ready to push g6.
Is the threat
trying to win? Trying to win the knight. Okay, you can still go to f3 now.
He doesn't have to take, no. King h7 would have been maybe a bit more precise. So you're also defending the pawn on h6. If you push the pawn,
I can give a
but it's all right.
Just follow it.
It's a small detail.
If you have a dream,
g6 exists again. Yes, yes, Cruz.
So what about queen h3? But queen h3 looks ugly. Keeping the pin, keeping the pressure. g6, take. It's complicated.
Yeah, queen h3 sounds like a good idea, but of course you want to get out of the pin at any cost, so queen f3 makes sense.
Yeah. You have to do work, homework, books, everything connected with that.
Could you still consider playing g6? He goes for it.
Oh, g6. He's still going for g6. So what he's preparing, if I capture the pawn, is a question.
Because then
maybe he's ready to drop my knight. Oh no. Maybe he's ready to drop my knight. I'm scary. I will go back.
Yeah, because okay, so for example, after knight takes h6,
f5, he can limit completely my knight. That's not that great.
Then queen h4 is a move. And after knight takes f7, king g7,
my queen on the board,
and the knight is pinned and trapped and everything. So that's why that's an example. But there was basically maybe even a more clean way. But that's why taking on h6 was probably not a great idea. So we see the queens being traded off, f5 being played. Yeah, this looks good.
To check what's
for
going
black
on.
Now. Although you have to be careful that your pawn's not gonna be taken. So I think, after rook c8, there's knight e7, forking the pawn and the rook. So I think rook a7 is pretty much the only move here. If you move this pawn, then you lose the pawn on b6.
Sure.
He takes on e4. You can do that for now.
I think next move better pawn structure. I can say thanks to him. I don't expect this. So he could capture only if he's having a double rooks on the f file and attack me on f2. So I have a great tactic with this, and then if rook c8, if this rook here, boom, 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 and then finally fork him. So all these moves are impossible. Hard to defend C7. He has to find another way. Yeah, he did it. He find another way how to defend.
Great move. Yes, he saw rook a7.
This
Amazing.
game looks pretty easy, but it's not. I have also
True.
knight e7 right now.
Hi,
Think about
Savvy.
first d4 pushing. First c4 support the outpost too. It's very, very nice. On the other hand, I like rook e3 and rook g3, attacking him as much as possible.
So now it's really important that Nikola manages to get the rook out of here by playing something like b5,
Keeping that.
c6,
Rook g3
making
indeed.
sure the pawns will
Pressure.
not be attacked.
Next, I can move.
And then you can
activate
put
my
the rook
king
at
to
some point on
e2, and then the
f7.
rook's on the g file. Another plan of me. So knight e7. He can simply bring the rook to f6, then knight c6. Oh, then I don't want to trade off my knight.
Bishop e6. I think
rook is terrible
Adriana will go for
passive.
knight
Yes,
e3.
true, but maybe.
Knight e3 would make sense.
Okay, I'm gonna push
Oh,
c4.
actually no, because the pawn is saying so
So
c4
if
exactly.
you capture, I'll try
Yeah.
to win that rook.
I miss the pawn a2
Hope
hang.
so I can do it. It's pretty cool for the moment, but hope so I can do it. I have to. Oh, he doesn't wish.
c6.
Another b6 pawn. What about capture?
He is trying to bait
So what about
Adriana into taking on b6 and rook b7, rook b8, and the knight will be pinned.
He's going to pin my knight.
And I think it's not possible
Knight
to
is
defend it
pinned,
because
but then
after
rook b3, he's attacking my knight. Then knight somewhere. I believe I have knight a4 safety.
rook b3 is a really
Not
good
wrong.
move.
So knight takes b6, rook b7, rook b3.
Yep, exactly what Adriana says there.
Then I can simply bring my knight to a4. I hope I'm all right. I hope I'm all right here because I have protection of the rook. Let's go. Let's save my skin with the pawn up. There we go. Calculation in the critical moment is important.
f7. Yeah, it's better to focus on this pawn f2.
Problem with f2 pawn. I didn't see that.
And actually, after rook g2, you have bishop h3. And if you go back, you can also go back. And you go back and forth. And that's a trouble. So you either give up this pawn, or you have
bishop h3.
A repetition there, or you lose the exchange. But you're not gonna go for that. f3.
That's not so good.
Only problem is that these pawns on d6, c6, and a6 are really, really weak. So it's really, really hard. It's really hard to defend all of them. Whereas white's pawns, it's really hard to attack them. Maybe you can go now rook e3, rook h3, go back and forth and try to give a check on e2 with the rook. I think rook e3 is a really good chance.
He has to go back. What?
Yeah.
But king f2, he's going here. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I thought he would go back.
Rook h3, and he can go back and forth.
Oh no, this is not okay for me.
Ooh, what is Adriana gonna do? Because I think she should allow it to try to go for a win with rook b2. Okay, makes sense. Now you're gonna just check. Yeah, I think a check is necessary because you will force the king to stick to the pawn on h2. You could even try to go for h4, take, and just push the g pawn. g5 makes sense. Oh, this is looking shaky. Oh, is Nikola gonna take on h4? Or is he gonna push the g pawn? He takes on h4, okay. Bishop g4, really nice move. Both players are in time trouble. This is looking really, really scary. But how to push this pawn? How to push the h pawn? Since the knight is on c3, it is not easy. to put your rook all the way to e2. Ooh, are we gonna see some? Okay, so to avoid a perpetual, Adriana has to go to e1. She goes for it, but now the pawn is pushing. And how to stop the h pawn? How to stop it? h3. Are we gonna see knight f6? Can you take that? Can you take the knight? Or rook f4 has been played. Oh, knight h5 fork. Are we gonna see king g2? Oh no, king g2 loses the bishop on g4 as well. Oh, this is looking really, really close. I think king g2 is the move, and he plays it, and f3, f2, and queen is in the air. Oh my gosh, guys. Bishop h3 is played.
Oh no, oh
Nikola
no,
is
oh no.
queening. Oh my god.
I
Oh
lost the
my
game.
god. And Nikola got the queen.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. What happened there?
Finish
I really thought
talking,
Nikola
yeah.
would have
Match is
Adriana
over.
would have sacrificed the rook for the pawn. What is happening here? Oh my goodness. And Nikola is slowly
Match is
collecting
over.
all the pawns. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Endgame technique. I'm disappointed of my endgame technique.
Wow. What a way to turn the
easily.
tables. Wow.
Didn't expect that.
So now it's really important to pick up the pawns, because as you can see, they're pushing all the way to the side. So it's really, really important to stop the pawns from moving. And
Oh
to
no,
be honest,
my rook is hanging. I'm trouble too.
to be honest, all Nikola needs is a draw. So oh, this is tricky. If d6 and queen c6, king a5, queen d5 mate. If king a7, there was mate on b7.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That was really, really beautiful. Now you can simply take this pawn, and because of the fact you have a pawn here, it's like a really, really simple win. You don't need to be worried. And this is tricky because if takes then queen c6, that's beautiful.
He didn't. Okay.
That's really beautiful. Bishop
Play for
c6,
mate,
threatening the mate,
so.
and
Yeah,
there's no.
he did it.
No.
Okay, he played
no
for
way you
mate.
can defend. Wow.
Wow,
that was a really, really cool game. Holy smokes.
So the match is over.
Wow.
Yeah, 4-1. I didn't expect. I thought I was completely winning in this end game. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was absolutely crazy what happened there. Yeah, these pawns suddenly became so strong. It was insane.
Oh God.
Boy,
I think you guys can see me. My hands are still shaking from adrenaline rush.
Congratulations, Nikola.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Good game.
Thank you, Adriana. This was fun. That was scary.
Which surprised me. As usual, I'm a endgame monster, but what to say? Yeah, maybe little time trouble. I don't know. Good king side counter attack of you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was worried that you're gonna.
No, the problem is I didn't wish to make a draw king f3, king g3, and then I go maybe to the worst position.
Okay, but before we do anything else, I have an obligation, so let me do that real quick. Just bear with me. I actually in excited over it, I actually closed the browser with all the streams. So let me just do this. And okay. As I thought, come on, don't do this to me.
Hey everyone, how are you doing?
Yeah, okay.
POC.
Ooh.
It was so hot, yeah. My knight was close to the defense, but oh, Nikola!
There is a 50 save gift when adoption is avoided. I'm actually gonna just take a quick look at the game. Let's see what computer.
Yeah, I was wondering, Adriana, did you consider taking the pawn in the end with your rook?
Okay, wow.
Wait, what?
So, for example, on move 51, you after h2. I thought maybe if you
Yeah.
take the pawn and then like you can just throw all your pawns.
I was in time travel a little
Yeah,
bit.
of course, of course.
So I wanted, yes, to sacrifice my rook and then what?
And then king f2, I think, and then you
King
simply
F2 I
block
have.
the pawn.
And then push.
Yeah, and then just push everything.
Okay.
I'm not sure how it, but I thought it's like the only chance at that point.
But maybe he can stop the pawns. Just simple bishop b6, fix them, and then bishop d5. Oh
Yeah.
no. Then c5, c4.
Yeah, it's really unclear. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Yeah, how he stopped the pawns. Yeah, rook takes. No, that was my clear plan to sack the queen, sack the rook, and then push. Yeah, four passed pawns. Yes.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I didn't do.
Yeah, it was really hard. Both of you were in time trouble. It was going back and forth with the time, so
Yeah, that's my main problem. Is
It was
usually
really hard.
why I don't have 2-5 or 2-6.
Computer is basically saying that you could have taken in on G on like in move instead of playing knight h5 and move 47.
47.
You could have played just took on g4 and took
I
on
could
g4
take
and
twice.
then
Oh
took
yeah.
twice and play king
And
f2
king f2.
and I'm lost.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean, yeah. This was my first plan too. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay. All right. So let me. So adoption is avoided, and
Thanks so much, Nikola.
there is no half adoption, but we can play a match another. Because this was game 5, which is perfect. You want to give a try for a half adoption, Adriana?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Okay. No one has ever refused that, so.
Okay.
All right, so I'm sending a rematch,
Look again.
and thank you. And let's go. All right, that said, and let's disconnect.
Okay, Kirukan, he said he's
Okay,
ready. So
there
I'll
we
try
go.
again. This will be nice.
Okay, so
He's playing
Nikola
common
avoided
advanced
officially
Kirukan,
the
but
adoption.
maybe he
He
can
played
surprise
so
me.
well.
Advanced, okay.
And yeah,
I'm
Adriana was really, really close
so
to
sad,
winning that
actually,
game.
because the endgame seems to be completely winning in most of the lines. But with 10 seconds on the clock, even me, the endgame is full of mistakes. Definitely, I will analyze the games. So, yeah, maybe queen b6 here is okay too. But I like queen a5, provoke a weakness, c3 or knight c3.
Makes sense. So yeah, we're going for half adoption now, guys, which means that Adriana needs to win 5 games in a row. It's actually funny that the half adoption was also avoided by 1 game. So we're trying it once again, and let's see how.
So
how things
I'll
go.
do this again. I didn't analyze the game so much. Not sure what we're doing now. I think he won the adoption. Oh, now knight to f4.
That's a really interesting take, Savy. I like that.
This time I will not allow g4 for sure. I will not allow g4. Oh, half adoption means adopting without the papers. Okay, nice.
We're in the same position again. That's pretty surprising. The exact same position.
Actually, again, he can push g4, so I will simply not... Oh, wait. He can
I think
sacrifice
g6
now.
is again in the air. Will he go for it this time? Who knows? Although right now it's not possible. I mean, as soon as the knight jumps to e7, of course it's not possible, but we're gonna see the same.
Oh wait, here I was analyzing. Yeah, this move was really powerful. Let's check this move.
Right, this move, queen e6, that's the move.
White and black, Armageddon.
But you can.
Yeah, maybe next I'll try to
Is
not
Nikola
go to
gonna
the
go
time
for C2
travel.
maybe? To stay on this
was my,
diagonal?
general problem.
He does it. He plays queen C2. Makes a lot of sense.
I'm worried about knight takes G6.
Yep, knight takes G6. It is looking scary.
Maybe this time he will do it. If king D8, queen G7. No, defense of the rook. Strange. So 97.
Yeah, it's all.
There is a G4 anyway.
All planned out.
G4, 97, G takes H5. Again, I'm losing a pawn, no? 97. I don't like to lose H5 anyway, because G4 is coming. Maybe I'm doing something wrong in the opening part here, but I'm not pretty sure what.
Okay, so Nikola is
Bishop
up
G5, he can
on
also
the clock.
capture on G6. By the way, 97. 60. The fate. Then what's going on? I'm looking at fate.
Nikola definitely needs a
Okay,
gym
I'll
title
try
next
this
Tuesday.
crazy. I will load him to sacrifice. Let me see.
Oh.
Of course, I will accept and play king of fate.
Is he gonna go for knight? Oh, he's going for it!
Actually,
he's going for it! But this time he's taking 3 pawns with him, including the one on E6.
And sacrifice the rook. Here, king 7. Here.
But actually, after king D7, and how do you defend the rook?
King of fate, rook H3. Now become very serious situation for me. So I run away to sacrifice my rook. Let me see.
Ooh, there's a rook hanging. This is interesting. He goes for it. Queen G7. Wow.
I have queen B6. But my knight is also hanging. So king C7, capture here. Okay, let's run away first.
Now you can also
exchange down, but
you could even try to
maybe I have some initiative on the king's
and just go with
queen
this
side part against his king. So
if you want, he goes for the rook. Makes sense.
Bet on this, so like capture and queen B6 or queen B5.
But yeah, bishop takes E7 is actually hanging now. So for example, if she does a random move.
By the way, next knight G6. Where's he going? Queen H6. Then jump to E4 next.
We also have a passer here on G5. This is looking scary for black.
B5 is nice.
You can get the queen in
on knight F6. You can simply take the rook and maybe nothing. Okay, this will be an interesting game.
Maybe you can just play. Okay, you can just play B3 if you want. The thing is, after queen D3, this queen D3 looks like an annoying move, but you can simply play knight E2, cover the check on E4.
Queen D3.
B3.
Keeping of pressure. I tried some stuffs around. Check, destroy his king.
Hey, Kleine Beer. Hello,
Took the pawn. Maybe he save up his king.
He's H5.
Check.
Yeah, this looks very good because you want to play queen E2 and at some point decide if you want to cast or not, and just develop pieces.
I just have risk in this game. Okay, let's bring the knight as fast as possible.
Maybe queen F3 is more accurate, so like you can actually play knight D2 and not have to worry about the pawn on C3.
Okay.
But this is looking really, really good for white. Maybe queen F7 is even a move, but this you don't want to face queen E4 check. That's rather annoying.
Yeah, I don't have enough pieces to attack him, but
Okay,
I'll
plays
try.
queen
Queen f5, and knight g6, knight f4. Okay, let's try this. King is safety, guys. Come on, let's go. Wait, I think it's not a nation. What about this link? First one doesn't work. Maybe this one. I have to delete the first one. Is that working? The new one? Let's check. Yeah, this one. The new one is working.
Simply developing knight, really, really nice. We don't
He's
really
gonna
mind by
be
losing the
solid of
pawn.
his side. He wanna go again to the queen set castle. I already know him. Wow. What he wants.
Yeah, I think
Grow
that
up.
makes sense to go long castle here. So Adriana plays queen c2, not allowing the long castle to happen. Will these knights be able to enter the game,
Keep it very well.
towards the king? We'll see.
So let's break down the castle. There we go.
By the way, guys, I kindly want to remind you guys to check out both Nicholas Stoishin and Adriana Nikolova's channels.
It's hard
Please
to
drop a
break down
follow
him.
if you haven't already. Check their streams out. They're amazing streamers, so please do so. We
Does
really
have so
appreciate
much
that. We
weaknesses.
want to get them
Oh,
partnered.
he's going to trap my
So
queen.
please do that.
Oh, not so good. I run away here.
Queen a3.
I'll
Queen
try
c1.
still next if I get this chance.
Running after the queen. And it's back on a6. That's quite funny. Are we gonna see c4 or are we gonna see queen c2, queen d3? I think queen c2 is interesting because you might be able to push g6 at some point, or the knight is slowly coming in on f4.
He pays zero attention to my threats, okay? He won't come here.
You have
I'm in trouble.
Oh, wait a second.
So let's
there's
push.
queen d6 actually. Queen d6 was hanging.
Seems to
That's
be
why
he's much
c5.
faster than me too.
c5 was played because of that.
He's much faster than me too. Inside the game. I think he starts playing on time because he saw that I'm.
That's what confuses me so much, Famous Wizard. That's what confuses me so much. It's so funny. That's why I'm saying every time, like Nick, the first three letters. I'm like, wait, no, I mean Adriana, but I see her last name. It's so funny.
Check. Oh, come on, let's take everything. No, one more check.
Ooh. Maybe we're gonna see perpetual if King C1 back. No, I think Adriana's gonna collect all the pawns. Then Queen B2. You want to play Queen B2 here?
Yeah. I trade off the queens. I don't wish to trade off the queens, to be fair. I want to keep the pressure. Oh, I have boom. I have boom here to get rid from the trading of the queens. I'll try this.
Yeah, Queen B2 has been played. Queen G4. Now you have to play one of the rooks to each one at least.
Not sure which pawn is more dangerous. Maybe G5 is more dangerous.
No! Oh,
thank you. You didn't see the rook. Oh, I cannot take the pawn. Wait. What
Commentator's curse, isn't it?
Let's go. Oh no, wait. Let's get rid. 1 sec.
That's exactly why, Screws. Yeah.
Again. Maybe I have to take on f4. No. Here is fantastic. Boom.
Ooh, and then coming in with the rook right there.
Fantastic boom.
Yeah, that's really, really good.
He doesn't have defense. Yes. Let's go. Oh, so hot game, guys. I feel excited. So hot games.
Yeah, King A3 is the final chance.
Play on the seconds. Not that fair. He doesn't have a check. He has to go back maybe and then push c4. The game is over. Maybe the game is over. So pity again. I mean, I play very, very bad, but Karo-kan is lucky game to me.
GG.
It's again one more funny game of Karo-kan. All right.
Okay, I messed this up.
GG. Yeah, that was really tough.
That was lucky Karukan again. I mean, every single game of me with black seems to be terrible. But Karukan is lucky comparing to the other. I mean, when I'm winning, I lost. So when I'm losing, I win.
Yeah, that was not my best effort. Blundering a rook wasn't, and getting too passive is just not stupid. Okay.
Oh yeah, you were running away to trade of my queen.
Yeah, it was just stupid. Okay, I do this regularly. Actually, I blundered so many good positions
go up,
in
not
the
go
past.
back. Yeah,
it happens. It happens.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, what was Oh well, all right. It is what it is. Adriana, let's play Caro-Kann one more time. Kidding.
And you went for knight takes g6. I was so happy to see it. It looked really, really good.
No, that position, actually, I'm going to show it to the guys. I actually played this, in this position when with a pawn on g5 after exchange, the black, even if I don't capture the rook and h8, black is completely tied up. And, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I knew that.
Very good. My choke was overdue, so that's fine. Let's. I'm gonna send a rematch. Thank you, Adriana. And yeah, this was just stupid in the rest.
It's okay. It happens.
Yeah, I just didn't need to blunder a rook. Isn't that called Kazarian Gambit, Anna Maja?
Yes, we have established that. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was the commentator's curse.
All right, very good. Thank you. Adriana.
Good luck.
Thanks. Yeah, this g3 was a stupid move. All right.
All right, we have the next game, guys.
Okay,
this
let's
is
check
game
d4.
7.
Good that I can play d4.
We see d4 now being played. No more e4, e5.
d4 also. Okay, let's go. Let's go, London system. There we go.
Really, Scrolls? Really? Oh, are we seeing the London? The so loved London. Where is Olympia? I think
6 down there is in line with 93.
I think you'd love to see this.
B6 now. Okay.
I should take notes here because whatever I do against London, it's bad.
Push. Yeah. Okay. Let's take this.
Oh, look.
How it's going on.
Oh, are we gonna see
not so great for
g6,
white,
bishop f5?
There's a bishop f5, queen c1, and level position.
Yeah, you can even play bishop f1 right away.
He has to know very well what to do after it. Oh, he didn't play bishop f5. Bishop f5 is a little advantage to the black, by the way. Oh, I'm surprised. I am surprised. Let's save the bishop, otherwise knight h5 could come in every single moment. Hi, check Satel. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So far, so good.
Yeah, Nikola is very nice.
Do you want to take control of the e4 square? I would have loved to play knight e4 myself.
150 subs. Thanks for Nikola. I have to hurry maybe with the e4 or no, first castle is fine. And then push e4. No, now I prefer knight e5. So you can feel free to follow Nikola Stoysin channel. What? This seems to be a free piece, no? Free
Oh no!
start, maybe. Game number 7.
Oh no! What happened? Oh
10
no!
to 15 minutes per game.
All right, I'm not going to resign in
games,
game
so-
13. I probably should. All right.
Take care
I'll
to
play
follow
if you
Nikola
wanna
Stoy's
lose.
channel. He's
Oh,
doing
he's gonna try. He's gonna even try.
famous grandmasters like Anna Chess, Anna Rudolph, international master like Grandmaster Daniel Naroditsky. Okay, I'm gonna play simple chess next. Trade of all my pieces. Yeah. Probably save up the bishop here.
Aww.
E4 now or first capture. I like E4 now. I don't want to open this guy. This is monster. So it's fine.
Yeah, if only we could get the queen on g6. I think Nikola is really trying for that queen
Okay, now
g6,
leave the
bishop
monster
takes
here,
h3.
leave the monster
Would
here.
be
look at that.
amazing.
I fix.
But yeah.
Next, I can simple capture here because seems to be one more piece up. I think so. I don't see a problem. It will be clear rook up.
I'd love to have seen
now
this
safety.
capture.
All right, just take here. No, just take here. It's crushing.
Oh
I think the game is
no,
over.
this is
London. I'm
This
so
is not
bad.
what I'm
Why I didn't
talking
play
about,
London?
no.
Oh, I didn't play London. Next, I have to think good strategy with black guys. I have to think about. Oh, I have to think about playing. Yeah, he's
GG.
gentleman, not playing bishop f5. Okay.
Yeah, not to self, don't give grandmasters a piece, free pieces. It doesn't end up usually well. So, I don't know what that was. I think
You're
what
gentleman.
basically happens when when adoption is avoided, then
You
Oh,
relax, yeah?
yeah,
You're
relax. And also the last game was all right. Good game, Adriana. Let's. There is nothing to see in this game, so let's just play the next one.
Wait, why is that e6? Don't you play bishop f5? Black is
Yeah.
so good there.
Say it again. Which
Bishop f5 move instead e6.
Yeah.
Move 7. I think you have bishop f5. It's not a real sacrifice of the bishop.
No, I have it at, and
Yeah,
I'm
great.
actually familiar with the theory, but I honestly, I'm gonna treat this whole game as one big, forgive me, brain fart, and yeah, this is actually the theory, and I think that black is fine, and then you can play queen c1, and then
Yeah.
we struggle with intermixed light pieces in the middle. Yeah, e6 was just let's.
Okay. Move of the hand, maybe.
I blundered the rook in the game. In previous game, I managed to.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, that's fine. Yeah, screws. It would be fun to have a brain fart emote. I agree. I actually have a really good emote that's called "Do Not Blunder," and it would be very nice if I, if I would follow my own emote. But I'm gonna actually post it in all three
I need to
channels.
print that out and then put it on my wall so I can look
Oh my
at
God.
it and not blunder.
Yeah. Oops. What happened here?
I'll put the rook next to it.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Okay, let's. The original black pepper. That's the emote. Let me put it in Adriana's channel. And it's in the same time. I took the pause to calm myself down. To be quite frank. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is the emote in Adriana's channel. Let's see if I can find it. It's here. Yeah. There you go. Very, very useful emote generally. Okay. All right. I'm resending the challenge.
Good luck.
Let's go. Yeah. Thank you, Hari. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. This is the emoji, Nikola, don't blunder.
All right. All right. So it's 2-0 right now. 3 more games.
We have 3 more games. Let me see. You count 3-0, okay? I didn't count. We just have 3 more games. That's okay. But probably I'll play
it's
to the
2-0.
end.
It's 2-0 for the half adoption. So 3 more games, then Adriana wins all 3 of them. Then she will have half adopted Nikola. Here we go. We're gonna see open Sicilian probably again with the knight de2 and h3 idea. Yeah, this is so we're in the half adoption. It's 2-0 for Adriana. So maximum 3 games. Maximum 3 more. This one and maybe 2 more.
By the way, I have an IG4 in this line too. Not really sure if it's okay. Oh, he hurry up for queen set castle. With d5 now. Queen set castle, capture. It will be too much trading off pieces, but I like that position anyway.
So I think in the last game h3 was played, right? I think h3 was played. Now we see queen d2
I don't
being
see
played.
A problem to go there.
Is d5?
Then I can capture the bishop if he decides
to
go there.
Because now you can castle. Oh, d5 is being played. Okay, but maybe now you can take and then
no compromise.
Trading off the queens. Okay, I see.
Much more powerful position.
Knight c3.
Back. Okay. Bishop b4, bishop d2 again, maybe. Then I remove the bishop again and go to d4.
Are we gonna see long castle now? I think that's
d6 is a weakness, so
he's going for it.
I solved my problem with the weakness at all. So I'm almost happy. Queen set castle. Oh, that's nice. Take the knight.
Bishop takes it, and then you can take the bishop on d5 actually.
So bishop e6.
So I think retreating the bishop to e6 is actually better.
King castle, knight c7. He's going to take my bishop anyway.
I don't think so, Screws. I don't think so.
Maybe take the knight is the better option. I didn't see now queen set castle. Okay. So it's much better to go to e6, I think so. But wait, knight b5, what I can do?
Yeah, that's a really scary one.
I can do rook c8. Oh, rook c8 is fine. Okay.
But maybe knight d6 is going to be annoying after that. Knight e4 he's going for, okay.
He's going to e4 against.
It's possible. So you can play knight c5 or bishop c5. Looks like a nice square for knight.
I can take a2 also, but it's a little bit risky. I go for the king set castling anyway.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So if she wouldn't have played short castle, there might have been a bishop c5 or knight c5, and that would have been really annoying.
Okay,
so castling as soon as possible was really important.
He'll take my pair of bishops, but maybe I will get some initiative for so much temples around, moving his knight. I have bishop c8 and push b6 also. Bishop c8 or bishop g4. Oh yeah, bishop g4 and then bishop c8, bishop b5. What's going on then? Oh, knight e4. Oh yeah, maybe I can go to some tactics.
Ooh, are you gonna see tactics?
But I don't like my pawn structure so much after it. Okay, let's go for provoking that weakness first.
Okay, so I think she wants Nikola to play f3.
Barbecue? Yeah, and I could kill the knight, but okay, let's go back here. Let's go home. Let's go home.
Seems
bishop
like
e5, I
Nikola
will attack
is
him
pushing right
immediately
now.
to simplify a little bit the position.
You might now even play bishop b5, putting the knight on d7, stuff like that. I think bishop b5 gives really, really great chances.
Today I bought water resist watch, purple color, one of my favorite. All right, now I'm having knight f5 or knight d4. Knight d4 is actually attacking the knight, so where is he going?
I wonder what the idea behind bishop
Knight d4 is
c4
interesting to me, but capture, knight b3, double attack, not good. b6, bishop d5, take the knight.
Probably a simple developing move. Probably.
Maybe I have to play rook b8, simple. Don't like that move so much, but so first rook b8. I have to develop somehow. Not so great, but let's try. We have 150
maybe
subscribers. Thanks to Nikola. Thank you.
Yeah, I was thinking of bishop b5 to put pressure on the knight, maybe try to take it, and then like create some weaknesses for black. So yeah, I mean, if the knight should have moved, then where does the knight go to?
That's my favorite color. You should look at.
And second of all, like if you don't do anything, I just take the knight, pawn takes, and then like the pawn structure is basically ruined. And your next move is knight d7. So that looks really ugly. But
not
this is all right
is
as
completely
well.
purple, but sometimes I don't have a choice. Logitech, for example, they don't have a pro gaming purple mouse, you know. Okay, it's time to try b6. Where he's going here, maybe. It's time to kick him out somehow. Knight d4 is the next candidate. Oh no, bishop f5. I'm having a perfect move. Kick him out. Yeah, bishop f5. I mean, he's not anymore attacking b7, so I develop in a force way. Also try to push b5.
Yes. Oh, he plays knight e4. That's interesting.
e5 maybe.
I really liked knight e7 at some point.
Very sharp
forcing the
position
trade,
with the pair of
basically,
bishops on the board. b6, g4. Yeah, b6. I like it, b6. And then knight a5, something like that. Okay. Casio. I watched today Casio. No, I have Tissot. I have a great watch, Tissot. But it's with the metal, how to say? And when I touch this on the hand, it makes me skin problems, what to say?
G4, interesting idea.
So I have a knight a5.
But there's nothing wrong with rook ht1. Both moves are looking good. As long as you keep
knight a5.
Making healthy moves, it makes a lot of sense.
I have knight d4 too. Rush. Yeah, let's go.
Makes me wonder where the knight is going, since
h6 is indeed
almost trapped.
Oh, maybe h5 is fresh, also prevent here. So let's go. Oh, he pushed fast. All right.
Now g4 is played. And you're opening up the h file. Could be really useful. The pawn f7 is also a target. Could be really interesting. And now you can actually enter on d7 with white. What could black do about all of this? Knight c4, really good. Looks really good. But what happens after takes, and then, for example, rook d7? Are you of course after takes on c4, you're threatening to take on e4. So you might not want to take on c4. But what do you do? Do you simply move the bishop from e3 to f2? Interesting.
Everyone
Maybe
knows
maybe
it.
it's not so
No, I
bad.
have this suit. I bought
take
it
on
from
c4.
Switzerland, and it cost about 200 euros, something like that, or 250. Not sure. It's a good one. Real Pro Swiss watch. I even don't know where is it
Look,
now.
c3 instead.
Oh, I think he blundered.
Oh, no, no, no,
I'm
no,
happy,
no,
but he
not
blundered.
like
He's
this.
polite now.
Oh
He makes the
no,
match interesting now. Otherwise, endgame was
not like
interesting.
this.
But if he took the piece, then I could take e4, and e4 is important pawn.
Oh no, the check on the. But you can play bishop d5.
So this is losing even something more. No?
It's not clear
Oh,
yet.
bishop d5. Maybe
It's
not.
not
so much.
clear.
Okay.
This bishop is super
We have this
strong.
move.
It's not clear what black can do,
Passion.
like with the pawns I'm talking about.
Maybe it's not that easy as I thought.
Hmm.
Okay, you have to take
Still
these
interesting.
king moves finally. Oh, he's attacking me. All right. Get rid from the pin.
Probably we're gonna see rook h8 coming up
to
to h3 or h2.
Oh no, he's going there. Let's go to the h file.
Yeah.
To make some boom on the h file. Boom.
Rook h3 check and taking
First
the pawn.
is on the way. Oh, he can.
You can play
put
rook
the button,
f3,
put
but
the
do you
rook on
want
the
to-
way, but
Do you want to do
I'm not
that?
sure how good is this? Actually, he has to do that. If he didn't, I will take here. Okay. Okay, he did it. I will hurry up to bring my king here. Simple.
Yeah, this is GG.
Stop him on time. Push. Maybe a5 is pretty fresh to fix him here. What?
He's trying to
he gave
put the
me a
rook on
very
c5
important pawn.
to
That's
take
a
the pawn
nice gift of
f7.
him. I don't think
it's
so.
not
This is a
enough.
good deal for him. This
It's
has to
not
be
enough.
winning. Easy win. I can play pre-moves to the end.
GG.
Okay, one more endgame. I think we have a 7-8. Oh.
Yeah, so it's 2 more games.
2 more games.
2 more, yes.
Okay, and this is the second promising game that I'm blundering needlessly. But,
yeah, it looked really promising. Your position looked really, really good.
Yeah.
Your pieces looked really good. Yeah.
Oh, bishops. Nice.
Yeah.
But I do much better than Karukan.
Yeah, basically all I needed to, and not to mention, that all I needed to do is not to play knight c3 and play king b1, and I'm probably not losing. I knew I shouldn't exchange the knight, but rook c3 was just stupid. Okay. Yeah, so that was the key error, and the rest is basically whatever. Okay. All right. Let's do the rematch again.
Good luck.
Me too. Good luck.
Yeah, that was a really close game.
Nice.
That was a really close game indeed.
There we go. Let's try
2 more games maximum, guys. And we have Eric coming in Nikola's channel. Welcome everyone from Anna Rudel's channel. Welcome. We are in the middle of an adoption match between Nikola Stoichin and Adriana Nikolova. This is your commentator, Anna Maja Kazarian. And Nikola avoided the adoption. This is now the half adoption. In the half adoption, it is 3-0 for Adriana. Adriana is a WGM from Bulgaria. She's really, really strong. So this is a really, really interesting match. But so far, Nikola has been doing really well. He has had a couple of chances.
One of the best continuations in this line.
So yeah, I hope you're gonna enjoy the match.
For the moment, just I avoid it. Same line, yeah. Not that great, not that super great.
So, by the way, in the first part of the match, in the adoption match, it ended in 4-1. What is an adoption match?
But, okay,
an adoption match is basically when someone wins the match. So Adriana would have won the match if she would have beaten she would have beaten Nikola 10-0. But Nikola managed to win a game. And that was the end of the adoption. Now we switched to the half adoption, which is if Adriana wins 5 games in a row, then it's in half adoption. So, yeah.
I trade off the queens, but okay, here we played definitely bishop f5 now. Oh,
let's have a look.
I can capture and push e4. That was in my mind actually.
Let me check something real quick, guys.
Okay, let's try this. It's funny. Let's try this.
Not seeing anything here.
Oh yeah, you're all right. Why I didn't go to queen c2? Oh yeah. Bishop f4, f5 doesn't work now. Oh, I'm so unconcentrated.
I'm so used to famous system. But yeah, let's have a look at the game, guys.
Yeah, you're all right.
We see another sort of London.
Oh,
but now it's switched. Apparently, this is called the Indian.
Now? I want to trade off this for this one.
Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you so much, Anna.
If he push e6, he close the bishop. If he stay, I take d5. If he capture, I take c4. If he push b5, I take. And then I keep forever pressure on pawn c4. So maybe I thought about this plan too much and I forgot that bishop f5 doesn't exist. That's the plan of knight d2. I just forgot why. Very, very funny. I forgot why.
So b5 was played because there was put pressure on this pawn d5, which is defending the pawn on c4. If d5 drops or moves away, then c4 drops basically. So that's why b5 was being played to defend the pawn on c4. Now we see the knight on d5.
Provoke me to push.
Looks like a good knight in my eyes. It would be nice if black could push b4, but since the pawn on c4 is hanging, it might not be a great idea yet. This is not a French, no. Surprisingly not. No, this started off as a London, and now Chaz.com here says it's an Indian game. Never heard of that, but apparently.
So happy with my position. I have pushing away for, that's gonna be basic plan, and then capture c4. I have this plan. As usual, black is pushing b4, but now when there is a c4 weakness, he cannot do this so much. Now knight h4 also could come. But I hurry to make castle and push a4. I forgot about bishop f5. Yeah, that's why I'm using the line with knight d2 early. Okay, let's go.
No, it just says Indian game, not East Indian. Just Indian.
After he's doing castle, is it a4 good for me? Capture, then I take c4 by my knight.
Never played it as white there. Ah, yeah, I never really
I
see
hold on the center. I think we have a
line.
maybe slightly better pawn structure.
I never seen e4
I
actually.
have some weaknesses, but.
By the way,
next
guys,
plan is first jump on e5.
I will just let Adriana talk first. She
Also
doesn't
good
hear
in
me,
my point.
but you guys want to hear all her thoughts, of course, so that's really important. But whenever I can, I want to remind you guys to please follow all the channels, Nikola Stoyshin and WGM Adriana. Please check all the channels out. Drop a follow. They are really, really close to become partnered. They want to become partner, and we would really appreciate that if you would give them some support on that. So check out their channels. They're amazing streamers.
And go home. There we
Would be
go.
really, really nice.
I did one mistake. I could make several coffees, and I just did the one. So that was my mistake. Yeah, I'm not well prepared for the match. But he did different lines. I was expecting different lines. Okay, seems to be e6 now is the next target, so I gotta focus on it. Finish development plus focus on the new fresh wings. And then I can do Despacito slowly. This. Oh no, he hurry. But c4 is still hanging, no?
c4 is hanging.
What about
but
bishop captures? Pawn takes, pawn takes, he take back the pawn, then I take e6. Take. I think I'm winning a pawn.
What happens after bishop takes
c4?
b takes c3
I don't
and
see
then
a danger or sacrifice of his side. Not really sure. I can also continue capture here, but he will continue.
There are a lot of things hanging
My rook
here.
is under trap. Attack. Take the knight. Bishop takes e6. Bishop takes e6. Rook takes e6. No, it's pretty dangerous, right? Let's simple recapture.
Okay,
here.
just simple. But now you have to
So
defend
now
the knight on
I
d5,
this, which is really
because
nice. I also
pawn takes,
tried
rook
this.
takes,
I mean,
e7
based
is
on the
hanging.
pin. It's gonna be great. Pawn up on d4.
Yeah, bishop a3, bishop b2 would be really nice. Maybe it's even better to play this right now, actually, since you're getting away from this pin
what
here.
is partner? Oh, when you reach 70, most of all, you have 2 levels, I think, in Twitch: affiliate and partner. And affiliate is the first level when you have emoji, when you have subs. How many subs? I forgot already. And partner you become most of all when you have a 75 average viewers. You have to keep now this. I don't want to take the knight. But take the knight and rook e3. Can I keep that pawn forever? Rook a3. Push. Take. No. Double the rooks and then... No, I cannot keep c3 then. How to keep c1?
Oh yes, Screws. We're pretty close to 500,
I have also counter-attack of the b pawn.
We recently crossed 400, so that's amazing.
Alright. It's a little bit risky, but... Let's try. What about rook b1? Oh, this is blunder. Oh my god.
Screws makes it sound so special.
Just rook c1? Have to play? Or maybe the other rook to c1.
7 is a nice move.
What is his threat? Come on, what is his threat?
Yeah, I agree with you, Lolly. Yes. I agree with you. And this pawn on c3 is really weak.
I'm struggling. My dark square bishop is bad placed. Rook ec1.
You could get into the game. I mean, not really into the game, but at least get out of here. Or if you take here and play bishop f4, bishop e3, but obviously,
no,
I mean,
he's having a great move after this.
Pretty horrible. So
okay, let's push h3.
H3, possible.
I have a plan B.
Yes, there's a 2-second increment. Yes. So the time control is 5 minutes plus 2 seconds of increment. Usually it is common to see 3 plus 2. So like you get quickly in time trouble fairly quickly. Whereas when you start off with 5 minutes, you feel like you have like plenty of time, you know, and then suddenly you're like, oh, I'm in time trouble. I only have 2 seconds of increment, and then you start playing really fast. It's really, really, really hard to play like that, but yeah. Bishop f4, b5. Really nice.
I'm okay, keep the bishop.
But the problem is that G4
everyone's
is
struggling
hanging.
with 75 euros because also when you take vacation, you go completely down, something like 10 or 20 viewers per 20 per 75. And this is the something like average.
Knight goes back, really nice. Yeah. To cover this diagonal, because g4 was a threat, bishop leaves, and the e6 pawn was hanging, and then you would lose.
Or maybe I could capture
even
the
in
pawn and then
exchange.
push.
Well,
Oh,
I
no,
guess
the rook is
I
fine.
guess the bishop maneuver actually happened, the one I suggested.
Mm.
I wasn't sure if it was so
Uh-oh.
good, but it happened on the board. It's really funny to see.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Here.
Ooh, bishop c2, and Nikola is coming in on the second rank. The pawn is hanging on a2. The threat is knight takes e3, pawn takes, and the knight is hanging on
Is
d2.
completely downstairs.
Everything is hanging
on a
here.
pawn.
You can simply take this pawn if you want. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go for right now. Yeah, there you go. And you simply have a passer. You can just chill, play bishop a3, b4, b3, b2, rook a1, and who is gonna stop you? We're not afraid of this check because the knight covers it. Oh, okay, takes the bishop. Why not? Bishop d2, allowing the trade. Oh, okay, we see the check, king g6, but the pawn is hanging on e3, so that means that knight takes e2 is kind of forced. Rook c6 going for the pawn on e6. If e5, then it can simply be taken. Nikola is pushing, going for it. Adriana, I think she could take there, right? Or maybe that was not a good idea because b3, b2, and then, oh, that would have been tough. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense.
He's having a winning plan. Oh no.
Yes, now
Yeah,
rook b6,
I
b2.
lost that match
The one
too.
I just
Okay,
mentioned.
He's having a good endgame
Rook
technique.
c1.
He has the basics.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That was
simply
good for
amazing. Him. Wow.
Oh, again,
Great,
pawn
great
up. I
ending
couldn't
technique.
realize that pawn up. Okay, half adoption is over.
Wow.
Nice technique of Nikola, yeah.
Yeah, he played the endgame really, really well.
No, I like endgames. That's why I'm surprised of my bad technique. But every time we don't have time in the endgame, so.
Oh, God.
Congratulations, Nikola. Wow. That was a really, really nice technique there.
Oh, God. No, that was rough.
I forgot why I played at the beginning knight d2, and the idea was avoiding bishop f5. And then I forgot to bring back the queen to c2, because I can simply capture the bishop on f5. Rook is not anymore under trap. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just hoping there is not another tactics that I was going to miss. All right, let's see.
Yeah, I really like that you saw the idea of pushing the pawn all the way to b2 and then with rook c1 winning the game. That was really good. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, that was
good technique of you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You want to play one last game so it's 10 games, Adriana?
Let's finish the match to have a final score.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Fair.
I just need to do one thing before we go. I actually, yours truly needs to go to. I just need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, sure thing. Go ahead.
Me too.
Okay.
You too, then.
Thank you. Just bear with me, guys, please.
Sure thing. No worries. I see that Nikola got gifted 10 sims, the original black pepper. Thank you so much. On behalf of Nikola, thank you so much. He will come back, and I'm sure he will notice that. Screen break. Yeah, we know all about that, huh? We know what happens after the screen break. Why do you have that comment, dear key in Nicola's chat? Why do you have that? Oh gosh, Gabs. Chair versus chair. Yeah, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Which chair will win? The one on the beach, or the one at Nikola's?
Thank you.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
No, the fun part is that. Okay, first, I need to do a couple of things because I got a huge rage for on a chess with a party of 248 for my dear friend and coach, Anna. Thank you, Anna. That's very greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. It's very good to see you here. And I'm looking forward to our next torture session, which how we call our mutual co-streams. So a big shout out to Anna. Anna is a premier coach and a chess streamer, and I think everybody knows who Anna Rudolph is. Also a big shout out to Lila Kuridza, who is a fellow streamer and a friend who just recently turned 19, and congratulations, 19 is a fabulous age. Thank you so much. It's very good to see you. Thank you for the good wishes, and I don't know if Dina Belenkaya was here as well. So thank you guys. Okay, so let me take a deep breath. And
one more thing, by the way, Nikola, you also got 10 gifted subs. I saw it from the original Black Pepper.
Oh, original Black Pepper, my dear friend. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm still there.
No worries.
Thank you so much for all the gifted subs and all the support. That means a lot. Thank you so much. And hold on, I just. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I just got a note from our former mods. All right. To be honest, I played this line in London a lot, especially against Andrea Bottes, but I completely forgot because I didn't expect Adriana to play this match. But I was able to sneak a peek at the notes, and the analysis basically said that it's okay to play bishop f5, and I'm pretty sure that exchange of queens actually favors black. So,
yeah.
So actually, you're gonna laugh, but there is a e4, bc4, queen h5, queen h7. There is actually a London emote. I think Alessia has a London emote. In addition to the Ferrari. No, did she take it off? No, there is. I'm pretty sure there is a London emote somewhere. I don't see it. Anyway, let me see.
London emote?
London. It was a London bus. Oh, okay. Oh, Anne Rosen has a emote, and Alessia had a bus. Anyway, all right. Sorry, guys.
No worries at all.
I'm still under adrenaline rush. Let me take this off and let's play one more game.
Good luck on the last game.
Thank you. Okay, muted.
Thank you so much, Roplasto. So we're going to finish the match. There we go.
All right, the last game, guys. The very, very last game. Nikola avoided both
with
the adoption and the half adoption match.
So 2 losing positions are enough.
Really well played. Both have played really, really well. It's an amazing match.
First move is.
It was a really amazing match, and they played really well.
I can go to e5 too, but he's well prepared. So let's go for Sicilian. I like the way how he's playing. So I don't have so much problems there.
What if he wins this? Then the score will be 7-3.
He prepared with other international masters, other grandmasters too.
We will probably see the same line. With
most
the
of the
h3
players
line.
are using e6, but I think I don't have problems with d6. I believe knight d2 is nothing impressive. Knight b3 is fighting for something more, but knight d2 it's a little bit strange to me. What about knight g4 here? I can try something different. g4. I can do this. Let's go.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
knight f3,
girls,
knight
that's
b3,
funny.
knight d2. I'm
Oh, knight
not prepared.
g4 immediately.
Prepare
That's
against.
interesting.
Mm.
Is knight
But
d5
it's
a move
nice.
here?
Me too. I check him very well. So now if he remove the bishop, I have a queen b6 double
Oh, he plays
attack.
queen
So,
d2.
and when I capture the bishop, actually I know that it's not so great, but it's winning the bishop, so it's okay. I hope
F takes e3. That is surprising. I would have preferred to see queen takes e3. Let's see where this is going to. Maybe putting the knight on f5 like this is nice.
f5 is coming, maybe.
Maybe he's gonna go short castle, putting the rook on f1, pointing towards f7. Looks cool. I feel like both long castle and short castle are both good. Like, it's really hard to say which one is actually better.
White spawns are holding on the center in the other case, so they're also a good one. I would just tap the knight, but I would not go for the bishop g7 because this pawn is hanging. Uh-oh, he's having maybe knight b5. I blundered that. But then knight... Oh. Then what? Queen b6? I have to calculate. I can take a2, a little bit strange. a6, capture.
Interesting position.
I
really unnatural with the doubled pawns in the center.
Because I don't count the pawns. And then in the end I'm having a knight b4.
Thank you, Screw. See you. Have a great rest of your day.
And then in the end, knight b4, what he's doing then? c3? Can I take on a2 then?
He goes for knight b5, putting pressure on d6. Black cannot defend it, but black can certainly take this pawn or play queen b6. So after knight takes, bishop takes, you can take on e3. But Adriana goes for a6.
The next continuation, what is very famous when black is sacrificed d6 pawn is also capture once and then queen a5. So I can think about this too because so much pressure of c2. And rook d8 will be great attacking. So queen a5 is really powerful attacking a2. Not sure about his defense. I don't see anything. And rook d8 is coming to almost trap the queen with powerful attacking.
Yeah, this looks really
queen
good.
Queen b6 is interesting too, attacking e3 weakness. But I like queen a5 with potential of jumping of the knight to b4. Not really sure what he's doing with queen a5. I like queen a5. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, really interesting ideas from Adriana here.
I know that tricks when black sacrifice on d6, yeah. Also, let's not counting that pawns. Actually, the white strategy has to be somehow occupy that square with both knights, then it's really good. I also remember that knight f6, knight g4, and knight takes e3 cost 3 moves to capture this bishop. That's why it's not that brilliant trading off. But as I see, he didn't figure out. But I'm sure he will analyze the games with title player. I'm sure he will do that.
Yeah, maybe queen a3 has to be played in order to avoid the rook d8 move. Really annoying.
I would be glad to look at a3 after rook d8. Where do you go? Then the painter man. What about rook d8? You don't have space for the queen if I calculate correct. Rook d8 is trapping the queen. So let's say queen a3 gonna be the only one defense. So now pressure here, I'm not pretty sure. Queen a3, I have to start counting queen a3. I can simple take and make fun. Or simple take the queen and take a2. c4, trying to trap my bishop, I have pushed
Nikola is taking his time.
Yeah. I can save up
I'm pretty sure he's aware of the problems here. If
queen a3, I think about sacrifice my queen, but maybe it's not good. Knight b4. Take the queen, rook takes c2, king b1, and I don't have a bishop takes a2. No, it's too much to sacrifice the queen. I have to take his queen, yeah. But I think he's having only one move, queen a3. Yeah, Nikola is keeping in touch with, probably with Naroditsky. Pawn a3, rook d8. I repeat, rook d8, you have problems with trapping of the queen.
Queen d3
It's going to
instead.
d3.
Oh, interesting.
That has to be terrible after knight b4.
Yeah, I
after
was
queen takes
about to say
a2.
knight b4. What happens after that?
I'm not sure why he didn't go there.
Ooh, because where do you go with the queen
much
after
more than
that?
take, because take maybe.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe take is winning the queen. Wait a sec. Take, queen a3 again. Queen a3 again. Oh, then I'm provoked to trade off the queens, I see. And then before I'm not. So I'll jump to b4 direct. He doesn't have a single check. I keep everything. I know I feel I look like more hanging position, but actually he's not. His king is more into the hanging position. I have now this, boom, boom. I have this, boom.
Yeah, this looks kind of crushing.
Boom,
This
boom.
looks kind of crushing.
Everything is on the boom way. So, okay.
Really well played by Adriana.
Yeah, after queen takes, actually I could take back immediately. I could take back immediately the pawn, yes. Yes, okay. Guys, I would be glad if you come to the Discord channel and also follow the Nikola Stoican.
Yeah, I think this is GG already. This is looking really, really tough. Queen a3 last resort, but
okay, he's going to be to a3.
There are a lot of pawns hanging.
I think he's going to a3 too late. Let's count if there's something special around. I can take on a2 also. King b1 on one move, nothing after it, no deflection. Rook takes c2 seems to be forced. Okay, let's go for the forced way. I can take here, next take a2.
Yeah,
not that great for him.
This is GG.
I can take right now here. King a1 and how to prep a mate.
Can you play queen c5 mate, but then the bishop sacrifices? I don't think
I think the queen, my knight will be under attack.
Yeah, so queen takes a3, b takes a3, the knight will be hanging, and that is, well, I mean,
I have queen c5 keeping the pressure in the other hand. Yeah, queen c5. I
think queen c5 is a nice
bishop
one.
d3, knight takes d3.
Continues the attack, and also if you remove your rook from c2, you're also threatening knight c2, winning the queen. So I think queen c5 is the best move here.
Queen c5.
Welcome back, Ollie.
Thread a mate.
Yes, everything is going perfect. Yes.
Oh, I have a... Oh no, bishop is not... So I have queen c5, bishop d3, only one move of him. Then I take the bishop. If he take here, then I
Rook
remove my
c5
bishop
is
back.
a really good move, yeah.
He doesn't have a check.
That's a really cool one. Although you can maybe take.
I'm searching for the mating pattern. That's what I'm struggling now.
And then
so
maybe
I can also take and simple knight 6, knight a5, knight b3.
You don't have b3 because bishop takes b3
next,
and you win the
just
rook.
Takes g2. This is gonna be clear. One more pawn up. So it's much better to take, guys. Let's go to the end game. I don't see anything else, so let's go back. No way to lose the bishop because if bishop d3, I have this. I have this.
Adriana is going for the simple way. Or maybe knight a5, knight b3.
Bishop d3 was covering very well.
Knight a5,
now this
knight
is
b3.
preparing a mate. Look at that. Look at that. How
there we go,
mate, guys.
There we go.
Look at that.
Yeah,
I think it's a good finish of the match. I think it's pretty good finish of the match. Anyway, I'm coming here. I think I did well.
Oh, this is mate.
We're in trouble. 23 moves. I hope you enjoy with the match, guys. It was nice. Okay.
GG. That was a nice last game.
Thank you so much, Nikola. I will check my Kero account for sure. Thank you so much for meeting.
No, thank you. This was let's. I don't. Let's forget this.
Actually, the idea is to study our
Yeah.
opening mystics too.
Yeah, I didn't really need to take on that pawn on that 6. It was poisoned, probably, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could have played queen a3 a move earlier, but it's still
immediately.
You have so many doubled pawns. Maybe taking on e3 with the queen was better instead of doubling the pawns.
Okay, yeah. Well, all right, so guys, clip this. Anybody who is going to play Adriana in the future, don't let her attack. Do not let her attack, because if you let her attack, you're dead. All right.
Oh my god! Yeah, she played this really, really well. Yes.
No, this was a clinic. Funny thing is, I'm actually fine, but I can't take on d6, and knight g3 was.
Yeah, d6 must have always a poison pawn.
Yeah.
I was wondering to capture and knight b4 or queen a5 was more powerful. I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, I needed to play knight d5, and after queen a5, I'm basically dead because I have nowhere to put the queen, and then queen d3 was just like I didn't have chance to. All right, very good. I'm gonna stay around, and I'm gonna analyze a couple of games. I don't know if and then after I'm done analysis, Adriana, are you gonna continue streaming?
Probably a little bit more, yes.
Okay. Anna Maja,
I'm ending my stream.
Okay, all right. So, all right, very good. So send me the raid, and then if Adriana is still there, I'll raid Adriana.
Sure thing. Sounds great.
All right. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to Original Black Pepper. Thank you to Anna Chess for the huge raid. This was a good match. I got killed, but I managed not to get adopted. Which is probably the best one can hope for. I had my chances, but as usual, I took advantage of 2 of them. So anyway,
yeah,
you
both played really well.
Thank you, Adriana. Very
Thank you so
good.
much one more time.
Yeah. All right.
Great match.
So I'm ending the stream. I'm ending the Zoom call. Thank you.
Zoom call.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Take care.
Thank you, Anna.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye. All right, guys, just bear with me while I adjust this layout. I'm gonna dismiss the participants are there, so just bear with me. I actually want to take a quick look at a couple of games. Hey, Swagger, it's very good to see you. Let me just switch this to the Nikola's best losses, and this is my best losses on. Okay, it's my best losses, not on Monday. It's my best, and I'm gonna close the stream. Okay, my best losses Sunday. I just want to take a quick look at a couple of games because I have my regular thing, but there are a couple of things in London that I just want to take a quick look. So just bear with me. Instead of one disappointing weekend, it's a match with WGM Adriana. Okay. Nikola. Okay. I'm just it's gonna be Adriana because the name is too long otherwise. And let me just adjust this, and then we can take a look at a couple of games. All right, so let me just adjust this. First, thank you everybody for a huge level of support. That's greatly appreciated and actually really means a lot. I'm applying for Twitch partnership, and as everybody who has gone for that rigmarole, and yeah, I'm obviously not Anna, so let's fix that real quick. Yes, I will turn my microphone up a little bit. Is this better, Jebs? And Jebs, I'm gonna send you a DM when I'm done streaming, so we can we can talk about what you mentioned over there. So let's see, this is not Anna, it is me. And let's take a quick look here. Yeah, all right. So let's take a quick look at a couple of games. All right, so let's go here. Let's leave this site. And let's go to, okay. Let's go to archive. And the game I would really like to analyze is basically is the very first game, because I think I had pretty decent chances there. So just bear with me until I adjust this. And so we have a complete board. Okay, we're there. And let's do this. Hey, Ostanovevo, thank you. Thank you for the follow. And yes, Gebs, the best way to reach me is actually through via Discord, but you and I will gonna be in touch. All right, so this is the first game, and I have to admit that I was a little bit nervous playing against Adriana, because Adriana is a formidable opponent. She is 2300 FIDE, and very frankly, after that rather unpleasant experience last week, again, I was a little bit there. I was a little bit nervous. So e4, e5 is standard. And oh, Dina is here. Thanks, Dina. It's very good to see you. Congratulations on your tournament. And thank you, Anna Maja, for the big raid with a party of 74. That's very, 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 very good. And it's not Monday, it's Sunday. I just want to take a look at a couple of games before we go into detailed analysis afterwards. So this is standard Rio Lopez, and I kind of expected her to play h3. That's h3 is a standard anti-Marshall line. Then after c3, d5, that's basically a standard attempt by black to force Marshall. So after takes d3, which is actually computer says it's the best move. Knight f4 is a little bit too forcing. According to the computer, the best move is actually queen d7. And I have to make an admission here. Oh, thank you, Anna Maja. That's very, very, very good. Thank you. It was great it was a great commentary, and thank you so much. And yeah, Dina, you're a partner. So how come they're not giving you the check mark again? I guess one needs to wait for that. God bless them. Thank you, Anna Maja, for the great commentary and great support always. It was very good to see you. Ostanovevo, the match ended up being 8-2 in Adriana's favor. I managed not to get adopted, so I am, but she definitely proved a huge difference in class. So anyway, so after d4, I have to admit I played this a lot, but there are so many different variations and different options here that I basically find myself very frequently confused as to what is the right move here and what is not. So, very good. Yes, I can see that Adriana is very serious when it comes to her chess. All right, so after this, knight f4, that's too forcing, takes, d4. Knight f5 is the best move. Okay, c5. All of this is actually normal. And okay, so after this position, technically black is equal because he has the bishop's pair. He has this weird pawn on f4, but this is basically playable. So, okay. Dina, maybe you should ask Asya to help you with the settings in Twitch. Haha, I'm kidding, of course. Anyway, knight b6, queen d2. All right, so where did I lose thread here? Queen h4, I didn't. Okay, so basically what computer is saying here, and this is a very quick analysis, forgive me for this, is that I shouldn't have taken the pawn on b2. I should have played the rook a8, and that basically neutralizes Adriana's attack. So anyway, okay, so that was stupid, going pawn grabbing, rook b1, and here I was worried about some sort of a queen c4 threat, but computer considered this to be better for black. I'm gonna have to spend some time looking here, and I needed to play knight a3, so I should have probably, that's something I have missed. Okay, fine, knight g5, best move, and bishop c3 was a needless blunder. What was holding the position was to basically play king h8 here, because king h8 removes a lot of quite a few pins, and that allows me to play g6, and I know it's knight h6 as check. Yeah, okay, so that was basically, for all intents and purposes, then the rest is kind of needless. And you allow Adriana to attack you, you're basically dead. Okay, so that was the big error. All right, analysis this a little bit further. Let me look. Hey, Smager with the fight shout, my fellow bra. Thank you. Welcome to joining the stream. I am looking at some the games I played against WGM Adriana Nikolova, and of course chess.com won't let me go. Let's see, so let me look at this game. That was game number 2. Let me look at the analysis. No, I don't want that. Sorry guys, just bear with me for 1 second. All right. And analysis is here. Okay, so let's see, c5, knight f3, okay, d4, standard fair, and here I was trying to force Adam's attack, but what Adriana did, she basically forced me to play. We basically transitioned into that end game, and I'm here slightly worse. I think we played this also in a couple of other games, where I definitely ended up being in a better positions. Knight f4 is pretty good, knight d4, c3, and I'm here slowly starting to dig myself. I thought I was actually better here than I really was. To g4, h5, that was bad. And basically here I am better. All right. Yeah, yes, Ostanovievo, exactly. I didn't play the opening, but I managed kind of to swindle here. I think just playing for attack was here. And now, according to the computer, I'm here plus. Okay, bishop d3 is a mistake. And what I needed to play here was take, and I missed queen e4. Guys, bear with me. Yours truly is 52 years old. My bladder is not what it used to be. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Yeah, my apologies, guys. It takes, unfortunately, let me put it this way: growing old is better only compared to alternatives. So I needed to find Queen E4 in this position, which I didn't, and basically that's when things started going south. And Queen B3 was a big mistake, and basically then the rest is kind of lost. I could have found Queen B4 here, but yeah. Okay, very good. And this was basically, let me see. Yeah, I just need to take on E3. What was I thinking? And I have 6 seconds. So, hey, Dina, by the way, it's very good to see you here. That's very greatly appreciated. Thank you. So, I'm very happy that you're here. So basically I needed to take on E3, and this position would have been better. Okay. And the rest is basically me play with piece down, and obviously she's very, Adriana is very strong here. So, okay, very good. But I have to say, both first two games, I think were actually very well played, and I definitely had plenty of attacking chances, and I can't really hold a grudge against myself here. All right, let me look at the game number 3. Yeah, that was a game in which f3 was possible. It was definitely there. My king was, yes, it was. I just basically needed to take the bishop, and yeah, I can even show you there. Let me redo this game again, and it was here somewhere, and so bishop e3 instead of playing king c2 like an idiot. I should have just taken on f3. So yeah. True enough, I agree. The thing is, I kind of always assume that my openings are actually a strength of my game. But obviously when you're reaching a level of strong players like Adriana, or it's WGM level, it's very hard. So yeah, even white is better. I think Adriana basically completely crushed me in this game. Yeah, I didn't play this one well. These bishops here are just stupid. And of course, I'm not surprised. I couldn't. And obviously, once you give, and I thought I would be able to get away with this, just castling along was not a good idea, and obviously I'm here completely crushed. So that wasn't my best game here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a blunder in lack of time, unfortunately. All right, so this one was, let's see what the analysis board says for this. Thank you, Stanovevo. I would be more than happy to play 2600. It's a dream rating for me. I'm not sure I can actually put good analysis. Yeah, this was game slipped from my fingers. Okay, so what did I mess up here? Let me look for the game real quick. This was the Caro-Kann game. All right. And this is a game in which I basically had, and people were actually asking why is f6 not the move here. The reason it's not a move here is that allows the traditional attack against against the black king. Basically, I play bishop d3, I sacrifice this bishop, but then what happens after this position? And I actually play this a lot. You see this knight is completely blocked. This rook has nowhere to go. After the check on g6 is very dangerous. Knight can go on g6. e6 pawn is weak, and these are undeveloped. I would be very happy to, you know, play this against anyone. And then what basically happened was that I needed to. This was fine. A g4 was actually my best move in the game. And here, I think I needed to find knight g6, which was immediately crushing, and I didn't play it. So it's this that was winning the game. And then after this and this, I'm still better, but advantage is slipping. And then I get into this mess, and I'm basically lost here very quickly. I blunder a mate 1 with 2 seconds left. Okay, so this would have been a nice game if I managed to convert it. Okay, cancel. Let's see here. Go back. All right, so here is my thinking. Adriana is definitely prophylaxis. That's the one that kind of got away. And let me see if it's no. All right, so I guess I need to start from the beginning. So that was game number 4. Game number 5 was the one that I managed to win. That's actually a nice accuracy on my part, which is good. And this was basically, I think what basically happened. Oh, wow. All right, that was, looks like a blunderfest. Let me see here. This was 4 knights, and I decided to play solid this game. And okay, this is all fine. And somehow I managed to find this to push the knight. And this endgame is, I thought, slightly better for me. The only worry I had is here that you can't really defend, you know, this unfortunate, you cannot play rook c7, which is what I was playing to work, because unfortunately she has this knight e7 and knight g6, which was Ostanoveva. Congratulations, that's a great title. FM is wonderful. So I'm looking forward to getting this. Okay, yeah. So basically I saw this variation at the last possible moment. And let's see here. Okay. And after this, you know, one thing that, so basically, okay, so even Adriana made a rook b2 is a mistake. And I was kind of hoping that this was the good endgame. I'm going to spend some time analyzing this, and I'm going to show this on during my best losses. Just want to take a quick look here. Okay, this is all good. And, oh, wow. Computer considers this endgame better. Okay, so I was damn lucky here. All right, and this was an exchange of blunders. I played against Chess Brian. I'm gonna show that game. I played for #chess in a sub battle and against Chess Brian, and managed to blunder a rook game, and I'm doing this again. And this was basically, I needed to play here is F. All right, I'm actually going to spend lots of time, and we're going to take a look at this game, although this is technically a win. So yeah, okay. Ostanoveva, I'm going to send you a DM about this. So look for it, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, so basically I managed not to blunder anything in this last queen endgame, and that was basically when, that was game 5 when the adoption was defeated. Okay, I'll take it. But we both made, I mean, if you look at this report, this is actually a scary bad thing. Objectively, this was a draw. Okay. So I'll take it. Adriana is very strong. I think Adriana and Dina would be a very interesting match there. About they're equally strong and equally tight to play with. So, all right, this was another, yeah, Jesus. So this was another Caro-Kann thing that I should have won. And yeah, and after queen e6, I'm actually very curious to see what, that's actually one of the reasons why I'm looking at this. I'm very curious to see what computer considers the best move here, and computer wants to basically to exchange the queens. Okay. All right, queen c2. Okay, I'm still better, but a4 is the best move. All right, I'm gonna actually look at this game in detail tomorrow. And here I'm +5, and I'm basically completely winning. And the only thing Adriana has is that poor little queen attacking, but I manage to let her get away with this. Rook h3, and this queen is basically, for all intents and purposes, almost trapped. And just what did I do here to lose? I shouldn't play the g3, but that doesn't loses. What loses is the castling, and then basically blundering of the rook and allowing her to take all these pawns. Even here I'm better. All right, yeah, that was just stupid. I needed to, after here, I needed to play rook dh1, which is a natural move, and I'm still better. Okay, one of these days I'm going to learn how not to lose these games. So that's something. Yeah, g3 let the queen in, and g3 also, where is that stupid move? G3 basically blocked this rook from controlling this. I was kind of hoping, very frankly, to play a5 and queen a4 and then play against this knight. But anyway, I don't think I have anything to worry about. Let's see, so rook h, so g3 is a mistake. I should play rook h7, and if knight f4, then I have queen c5 and I'm winning. Okay. Okay. All right. So that was a missed opportunity, and what's worse is that I actually don't have even time as an excuse. I just blundered this like an idiot. Okay. So much for this game. Okay. The game. Let's go back. So that's this game. The game after that, we played London, and I blundered in London big time. I should play d6, which in London means black gives away the bulk of its advantage. I need to play bishop f5, and then I'm actually better. So basically I lost this because frankly I couldn't remember the opening lines. Okay, and also that's that. All right, let's take a look here. This is, I already showed you this, and let's look here. Okay. Yeah, I actually do, but I have Gabs, I do, and I actually do this, but unfortunately I'm a chess.com streamer, so I can't analyze it on anywhere else but chess.com. Yeah, that's a common sack. I know. I just should have remembered it. And this is again Sicilian, and this is actually my best Sicilian of the match. And this is actually a really good move. And I thought that I was definitely better here. Yes, I was. And this was. And computer doesn't like knight e4, prefers knight b5. Okay. And here I'm still better, and here I am ahead, but here I'm blundering a rook or exchange. Yeah, thanks. It's all I needed to do in this position was to basically play king b1 to get out of this potential pen. Okay, and the rest is basically needless struggle because Adriana's technique is not going to lose this game. Okay, so this was another game that kind of went away. All right, and I even have better accuracy. That's actually brilliant accuracy on my part. 97.3 is like unbelievably good. And okay, so yeah, and then we played London again, and this time I actually like this line a lot. And I played a lot against Andrea Bottes. And yeah, okay, so I needed to play b4 here. So computer wants me to ignore this pawn on c4, and okay. And here, and I thought I was better here, but wasn't playing very precise. I thought b4, oh, b5, computer prefers h5, I guess, to push this bishop to, so it no longer defends the knight on d2. And yeah, I was definitely better here with some mistake. Thanks, Dirkia. You know what? I'll take it. All right, so this, and then knight d2. Interesting here. This was a drawish endgame that actually Adriana misplayed. This g4 wasn't the best move. Okay, and after this b2 and rook c1, I am winning. And obviously, you know, the rest is not. I mean, I'm here a rook up, and this is easy. So that's, and finally last game was, yeah, thank you, Original Black Pepper. It was, this is a game in which Adriana had like, yeah, 99.2 accuracy. So you know, this reminds me of one of the games I played against Danya, in which I have 96.9 accuracy and he's like 99.5. And then of course I was killed in like 18 moves. So yeah. Okay, so we played the Sicilian again. And this time with, you know, I thought that computer likes the fe3. I was actually curious about this. And then, you know, I took on d6 like an idiot when I should have, and she crushed me. Okay. All right. So, okay, guys. So, I have to say this was a great match. I have to say I really enjoyed playing against Adriana. Adriana is a great lady and a great streamer and a great chess player. So I'm gonna, just to give you a little bit of update, my lesson with Anna is gonna happen probably on Thursday at 5 p.m. It really depends on Anna's schedule these days. She's very busy, so we are kind of shifting that back and forth. I'm going to announce it on Twitter and Discord. And if you are not subscribed to my Discord, here is here is the link to the Discord. That's where I send all the streaming announcements. I'm gonna do my best losses Monday tomorrow at 8 p.m. New York time. That's my next stream. If you haven't looked at my YouTube channel, that's all my streams are post. And Anna Muzichuk Alexandra Kostyniuk match is in the process of negotiations because this time Alexandra Kostyniuk is very busy. So that's a little bit up in the air to the extent that we may have some other matches. To be very frank, I'm very happy with the way chess is these days because chess players are busy. There are lots of online tournaments and all sorts of good things are happening. The disadvantage is that it's very hard to schedule. And I'm very happy that Anna Rudolph's channel has been so successful and she has been growing. If anybody deserves to have a great channel on Twitch, it's Anna Rudolph. She's a great lady and a great coach. But that also means that unfortunately we have to arrange our weekly lessons depending on when it can be fit in. So my understanding it's going to be sometime on Thursday. So my next stream is on tomorrow. Then I'm supposed to stream with Danya at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. That's still subject to confirmation. And Thursday with Anna. And I'm actually wondering if it makes sense for me to have one more stream that would be dedicated to studying tactics. And I would like to do some studying tactics with chess tempo. And lastly, and by no means the least, my next adoption appointment is with an old friend, with Alessia Santeramo, who has decided that she wants to try to adopt me one more time. So we'll see when that's on a week from now. There is no bio command. Actually, it's a pretty good idea to have that command. So let's see, I think Adriana is still streaming and I'm looking forward to playing Alessia. She said that she started preparing before. And yes, Dina, I actually resisted saying this because studying tactics is the most important things in training. I couldn't agree more. The next adoption match, Famous Wizard, is against WFM Alessia Santeramo. And Anna Maja is going to, was kind enough to commentate. After that, I'm playing Ellen Nielsen, and I don't know who is next. There are a couple of things that are being negotiated, so I'll let you guys know. And looking forward to playing against Alessia again. She says she's going to have completely new openings to play against me, so we'll see how that goes. I'm looking forward to that match. In the meantime, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And thank you for staying with me while I was analyzing these games. I'm going to go and spend some time in depth tomorrow. And let's raid Adriana. And thank you, Original Pepper. Thank you for the cheers. Thank you, Dirke. It's always good to see you. And yes, Ostanoveva, you asked, I grew up in Serbia. I've been living in New York since 1993, but I grew up in Serbia. Yes. So WGM Adriana, there we go, sending the stream over. Raids has started. Please give Adriana a shout out and support, follow. She is, like myself, trying to get partnership. And I am sending the raid. And Gebs, I'll be in touch. Thank you, guys. All right, bye. Okay.
I have to study my mistakes too. I have to work on them. Some Sicilian little problems, endgame problems, and Kerouac problems. Not so much. Not so much. Okay, there we go. I thought I could survive here and I did a so bad mistake. Back to the to play. Hello, hello Nikola. Nice to see you here. Oh, thank you so much for the cheering. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thanks so much for the match opportunity to play against you. So nice. I would be glad if we do much more things, not only match. Yeah, we can do some blindfold games too. Okay, this was really nice. You are lucky, yeah, but you did a great endgame technique. I wasn't sure, so I tried to stop first the king moving here. Maybe now I get the chance to take the pawn. I was slowly b3 and now I'm on time to stop this pawn, yeah. I don't know why I didn't take. Maybe I was scared for the king f5 coming here to me. Completely, I didn't see d5. Again, maybe in all the games I had about 10 seconds for the finding 7